Hello guys and welcome to the channel. Today we are having lasagna. I decided against having the spicy curry for the moment. I just weren't feeling it, to be fair. So I decided not to have it for now. Drink I'm drinking this evening is... How many of you have ever had that before? And if you have, when was the last time you had dandelion and burdock? Oh my god, it's been ages since I've had that drink. I actually like it. A lot of people don't like it because it tastes of licorice. I hate licorice. I really hate the sweet. I think it's disgusting. But I actually like dandelion and burdock. Quick life hack I wanted to mention before we started getting in and eating is I wanted to show you how you can open these, a double pack of garlic baguettes. See, like this, it's a double pack of garlic baguettes. Because normally when you open it at the top and you try and fold it, you can, because it's right at the very top, you can never quite fold it over. And you always end up with dry bits at either side. So what I do is I slit the side, unusually, slit the side, and that way, when I want to fold it, I can then fold it over, like so. And now when I place it in the fridge, there's no hole on that side or that side, and it is absolutely lovely. And that way this baguette stays completely fresh because the hole is open on the side and you wrap it down. Just a little tip for you guys. It's something that I've been doing for about a year now, because I normally always get baguettes in twos, and I get sick and tired of going to get the second baguette out of the fridge, and rather than having to keep wrapping it in cling film or foil or something, I thought, well, why don't I just cut it that way, and then that way you can fold it over and it stays fresh. So I started doing that. This is 1.4 kilogram lasagna. It's not any lasagna though. It is Tesco's finest. I don't know if you can see in the picture, see at the top of that, that is actually Parmesan cheese. I saw that and I was like, I was not a happy bunny. So what I did do, I did put extra cheese on top, grated some extra cheese on top to make it look nice and cheesy. I'm hoping the meat and everything else is going to taste absolutely delicious because this was expensive compared to what I normally buy. Basically double. For the same item, I paid double what I normally buy. I normally buy the Tesco value one, which is 1.5 kilograms for £4. This was £8 and it's 1.4 kilograms. So it is more than double of what it would normally cost. Right, let me get the condiments on and then I'll bring you right back. Okay guys, we are back. Let's get started. First off would like to say I feel ashamed to class myself as a human being. I really do. I've listened to many people who was in World War II, and you know that was a big major thing, and even they said it was not as bad during the war as it is right now. The way people are going on, people are fighting in stores for groceries and stuff. I think it's terrible. I think it's really, really terrible. You know, we are in a time of crisis, because this is a crisis. you know, when you have to cancel events, cancel going to gatherings with loads of people, then you do have to call it a crisis. You know, the fact that you're having to cancel things, you know, it's understandable some people might panic a bit, but one, you know, there would always be, the supermarkets will always be open, always, whether it means you have to pay for delivery instead, and they shut down the supermarket so no one can go inside the supermarket and purchase goods, you can still, you would still be able to do deliveries. The government will not cut everybody off like that. So the fact that people are going absolutely crazy for these items is absolutely ridiculous. I don't go crazy like everyone's gone now. I mean, I've done a Tesco delivery. I just got myself some drinks, like some fizzy drinks, some bread, you know, just normal stuff. Even though I'm vulnerable because of my health, I still am acting normally. So if me, who is vulnerable and can't go outside and can't go and do stuff, because if I interact with someone and if I do catch COVID-19, or as people are calling it, the coronavirus, there's a high chance I will die. My immune system is shot, so I am high risk. I mean, I did have a phone call today from the rheumatologist, because I do actually have an appointment. As you're reading this, as you're watching this, I'd have already gone to my appointment. So I did receive a phone call on Monday from the rheumatologist stating that they would like to do a telephone appointment for me because of my because of how vulnerable I am. But I did mention to her that I need to see the nurse, because I need my medication changed, so I have to come in, you know, and I'm not worried about it, even though the receptionist did say, you know, people are getting really worried because the hospital is where sick people go. And I said, I understand that. I said, but I'm not worried about it. You know, I'm perfectly fine to come in. So hopefully while you're watching this, I would have had my medication changed and be put on something else. You want to buy that sandwich? Look at that. It is delicious. I love making sandwiches with lasagna and noodles. I love making noodle sandwiches. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm gonna make a noodle video during the week. That'd be one of the backup videos. And yeah, that'll be my first backup video. During that video I'll probably talk about old stuff when I was younger, growing up and stuff like that. But yeah, I do love making sandwiches with lasagna and noodles, but I don't hardly get bread because I don't really eat it. And it'll always end up going out of date before I'd ever finish it. But this weekend I'm potentially having my nieces over and possibly my nephew. I hope that life hack with the garlic baguette helps you out. I mean, I don't know if you eat as a family and then you cook both baguettes at the same time or what. Everyone is different. You know what? This is actually really nice. The meat don't taste nothing special, but the sauce is much better. The white sauce is it's really nice. Right, I want to talk about. I'm going to stop and talk about my favourite noodles quickly. These noodles are amazing. I have 3 boxes of these. In my opinion, these are the best noodles you can buy. I've had super noodles, I've had supermarket value noodles, I've had supermarket cheap noodles. You know, I've had so many different noodles. You know, I've gone to pound shop and got noodles, and you know, without a shadow of a doubt, these noodles. Hello guys, just a quick note to say, I forgot to mention that I got these from Home Bargains, which is a place similar to B&M's. These noodles are absolutely sensational. I've never had noodles like this before. I've tried so many different types of noodles. I think they are much better than super noodles myself. They work out to 33p each. I will include the website where I buy them from. The place is called Home Bargains. They have loads of stores in the UK. If you can't get to a local store, you can get it delivered instead. But I'll leave a link to their website in the description. I always struggle with super noodles because I feel like they're not really flavourful if you leave liquid. In order to get the full flavour from the bachelor super noodles, they have to be like dry, which I don't like. I like my noodles a bit sloppy. Oh man, I love extra garlic baguettes. I do absolutely love my garlic. Man. Friday's video will still be pizza go-go. But I'll be ordering that roughly Wednesday. Because Wednesday, Thursday they have any pizza any size for $10.99 I think it is. And it's normally about £15, otherwise £16. So I'd like to get it when it's cheap as possible, because I can't find no discount codes for Pizza Go Go. So I have to pay like full price for their sides and everything, and I will be getting a load of sides as well. I'll probably get a lasagna and probably about 3 sides and a pizza. So it probably ended up costing me 30 odd quid. Which is not great. But I used to go Pizza Go-Go all the time. I used to get 2 for Tuesday. And then I used to have one after work. And then once I finish work the next day, I'd heat up the next one. Man, look at, can you see that butter coming out of there? You see it just hanging on the edge like it's about to drip. I do love having a load of butter on my bread. I've got a few videos to make soon, because I did order a few bits from Tesco to make some videos. Jacket potatoes with probably spaghetti bolognese with either tinned spaghetti or tinned beans with cheese. I'm going to do a breakfast mukbang, which is croissants, which I've got to put in the oven, some crumpets, I'm not sure what to put with the croissants and crumpets though. You know, there's going to be 6 crumpets, 6 croissants. I just like my crumpets plain with butter. I don't really eat chocolate or anything, so I'm not really going to put any chocolate spread on them. You know, I don't know what all you parents are going to be doing if it comes to the point where your kids don't go to school. I hope there is more support there for you guys. Luckily, my sister works in a school, so if it does, if kids do get sent home, my sister will be among with them. Unless they want the teachers to stay back and help just wipe the school clean, you know, with whatever. Man, this, I'm telling you, feels so nice to eat lasagna right now. I'm not leaving the hospital tomorrow until they change my medication. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of going to the hospital with a plan to get my medication changed, and then they convinced me to try a higher dose. I'm on the damn near highest dose already. You know, I had x-rays done, and the x-ray shows that there is no damage in the actual joints themselves, which is great news. So once they can sort out the pain, I will probably look to go back to work. I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. Owen, if you're watching, I'm going to come work with you in the factory that you work at. I love factory work. You know, it's so great. There's so much banter, and you can have a laugh. You know, it's not as serious as people make out working in a factory. So I am going to look forward to get, hopefully, once they can sort out the actual pain itself, getting back into work. And I will be going, because I'm moving to Colchester anyway. But the only issue is they're moving. So when they move, he's going to not work there anymore. And so it's not going to be as fun with people you don't know. But I'll get to know people. Yeah, I wasn't very happy with the last video, to be fair. I didn't put any tags on it. Because I don't want to put it out there and then have people look at it and be like, I ain't going to watch this mukbang. This video's crap, because I weren't happy with it myself. So I don't expect many people to be happy with it. Oh man. Oh. Don't know what so far. I'm not eating much though. It's very, don't know. Yeah, this pasta's really nice as well. When I've had other ones before, the pasta tastes very, very bland. This one actually tastes like it's got salt in it, which is good. You know what? The meat is really nice too. It's very meaty. I thought, like when I first started eating it, I thought, nah, the meat's nothing special. But yeah, now I'm getting like a load of meat on its own. There we go. Go on guys, you have that big sloppy bit. Oh, it's dripping. I love doing a load of butter because I like how it melts. Melted butter tastes delicious. but it has to be melted on something. I can't just have a bowl of melted butter and just dip in. I think that's disgusting. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this meat is really meaty. I suppose it is worth it because you are getting a proper flavour. You know, it stands out from. I mean, when I have the normal lasagna, it will just taste like lasagna, whereas this one, the flavours stand out from each other. I mean, the white sauce is a dominant flavour as well, which is surprising because when I normally have lasagna, the white sauce is like a bland flavour, like there is no flavour. But in this lasagna is nice. I don't think I'm going to have the whole thing. I normally do, but I really haven't been eating the past few weeks. I mean, what did I have yesterday? I didn't think I had anything yesterday for dinner today. No, I don't believe I had anything for dinner yesterday. And the day before, what did I have? I think I had some noodles. I think I had 5 packs of noodles for dinner the day before. The day before that I had nothing. I just recently seem to have really lost my appetite. Normally, I'd eat a huge amount and then I'll be full for a day and a half, which is why I wouldn't eat the next day normally. But I've really struggled to eat anything. I don't know why. I've just not really been hungry. I've not been overly hungry for this, but you know, I don't want to make another last minute video like I did for Friday's video. So I thought I've got to eat it now. Or maybe I fill myself up with bread. I mean, this is my 4th slice of bread. Not to mention half a baguette and half a bottle of drink as well. Because when I put the lasagna in the oven is when I started drinking that Dandelion and burdock. Man. Yeah, maybe because I normally have a can. so I'm not drinking as much. And I've never really had a baguette plus 5 slices of bread. You know, I think maybe this meat is maybe a bit too meaty. Oh. Yeah, maybe this meat is a bit too meaty, because there's a lot of meat in this lasagna. You know, the meat has like a a gravy type consistency, and it tastes like a bit like a cottage pie type. But man, oh man, I've had half a lasagna. I'm probably full up to the point where I'm satisfied. And I feel like eating any more would just be gluttonous and a waste. You know, this can be heated up in the oven tomorrow and enjoyed, rather than eating for eating's sake now. The jury's out still whether I'd buy this again, because it has a really beefy flavour, and I couldn't even see any tomatoes, whereas the other lasagna is bulked up with tomatoes and onions and stuff as well, and this one is just meat, like beef, like a beef gravy, then a layer of pasta, then a layer of the white sauce, then beef, then pasta, and it's like I'm not seeing not one tomato in there, and I thought lasagna was made with tomatoes, but I suppose when you have posh food, they tend to not. But yeah, it was a decent meal. I'll probably eat the rest of this tomorrow when I'm watching some other mukbangs or whatever, or tonight, as you're probably going to see this when I'm watching some other mukbangers and stuff, because I like watching mukbangers as well. I like watching the amateur ones. I don't like watching the famous mukbangers. They just seem very plastic and fake, and I don't like that. I like the, you know, the low subscribed mukbangers to watch myself. But yeah, people with these big channels just it's like they've forgotten what it was like coming up, you know, and that, please God, don't let me be like that. I want to be as real with you in the future as I am right now. I still want to try and reply to everybody's comments. I still, you know, because it's your guys' channel. I'm just your host, you know, so I look forward to building this channel together with you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you again